Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel for another Apex Legends video. In today's video we're going to do a Pathfinder tutorial, grappling guide, whatever you want to call it. So, first thing that you should take into account is the type of legend that Pathfinder is, which is a forward scout. You know, he's a pusher, he's aggressive, so in my opinion, he should be played that way. So what I like to do is swing in on people, especially when they're not expecting it. You'll notice sometimes they'll be behind cover, and I'll grapple, swing in on them, light them up. Another really good time to grapple in on someone is after they're cracked, or if their teammate is knocked. That's a good time to grapple in on somebody. You'll see a lot of times I'll grapple the ground, and a lot of people have trouble with grappling the ground and getting like max distance. So don't always get max distance, but a lot of the times I do. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna grapple the ground, but you need to grapple far enough away that you're able to get height too. So you need to make sure that you're far enough away that you're gonna be able to get height on it too. So you're gonna grapple, you're gonna jump, you're gonna look to the side a little bit, and then you're gonna slide once you hit the ground. And that's pretty much how you get the furthest distance on a grapple whenever you're just on the ground. Another thing you can do, or that I like to do, is to grapple the ceiling, or little things like that gets you up on the building. So buildings, rooftops, whatever it may be, rocks, you can grapple the side, jump. It gets you up there so much faster than if you were to climb. Makes you a harder target to hit, and it's really what it's all about, is having that superior movement in the game. That's what's gonna get you the most kills. So that's what I was talking about with the whole max distance, which that may not have been max distance on that one, but one thing that you can't really see, you can't see it happen really unless you know how to do it and you do it well, is I cancel the grapple a lot of the times, because you can't aim your gun at all until you cancel the grapple. So you can't really see when people cancel the grapple, but whenever you're doing it yourself, you're gonna grapple, and when you're up in the air, you're gonna cancel it. So you're gonna hit the grapple button, whatever that is for you. You're gonna hit that again, and it's gonna allow you to pull your gun out. So like I said, you can't aim while you're grappling. So if you cancel it while you're in the air, you can whip your gun out and, you know, hip fire or even ADS fire while you're still in the air. It really takes people by surprise whenever they see you grapple and then you're shooting them while you're in the air still. So super effective. It's definitely one of my favorite things to do. Sometimes whenever it's a really close fight, you'll see me grapple the ground almost like right in front of my feet, and I'll jump. It'll get me, you know, like 10 feet up in the air or whatever, and I'll cancel it as soon as I get to my maximum height. I like to call that the switchback grapple. I just wanted to show that real quick. Something fun to do. So another thing that I want to mention is to just be aware of your cooldown. So by now you should know about what his cooldown is like. So 30 seconds max, and I think 10 is like the lowest cooldown that you'll have. It's based off distance, obviously. So just be aware of that. You don't want to, if you're playing trios and sometimes even duos, you don't want to full send it into a whole squad by yourself without having them cracked at least, or having a knock, so just be aware of that. And another thing that I want to mention is the loadout that you carry is important, because you don't want to be running like snipers, or I don't at least. I like to have, you know, a shotty and something that shoots fast. It don't really matter if it's the 301, 99, or the Volt, or the Flatline. I've been enjoying the Flatline a lot more lately too. But yeah, make sure you're using weapons that kind of fit his playstyle. Now I want to explain what happened in that clip right there. So I had a bad grapple. I could tell that it was going to screw me up because it wasn't going to get me up in the air at all. So I canceled it almost immediately. If I hadn't canceled it, I probably would have died. Something else that screws me up a lot is if I'm crouched. You'll probably see that clip here in a minute. If I'm crouched and I try to grapple, it's not going to work.
No, he's right here.
So if you try to grapple while you're crouched, it's just going to pull you straight forward. So yeah, I don't really have anything else left to say. There's a few more minutes left though, so if you're still watching, make sure you watch the rest of it. And if you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate if you subscribe. And if you enjoy the content, make sure you turn on those notifications so you don't miss any more. If this video was helpful to you, or if you enjoyed it in any way, make sure you hit the like button. And if you didn't enjoy it, hit the dislike button. Let me know in the comments why you didn't like it, so that I can make some better content in the future. Hopefully these tips helped a little bit at least, so hopefully it helped somebody. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you liked it or not, if it helped at all. If you have any specific questions, put them in the comments and I'll definitely answer them with a comment, or answer them in my next video or something. It'll give me a better idea of what you guys are looking for. I have a lot of knowledge, maybe not the most skill, but I have a lot of knowledge. So drop some comments, questions, concerns, whatever it may be.
The ring's close. Got one spotted.
Rooftop.
Opening fire
It's got purple. Yeah, he's still on top. It's a Horizon. Oh my lord. Pretty sure. Or Ring Fury level 3. People over here.
Sending out my decoy.
What's his name? He's almost dead. Alright, down one.
Recharging shields.
Oh no!